Alright, here we go.
Adobe Photoshop CC.
Adobe Photoshop.
Photoshop CC. Adobe Photoshop.
Here we go. About to get me button. But what's the button do? Come on. Button.
Insertion button.
I sworn it. Hey, Darlene!
What you want, Cletus?
I'm in here on the interwebs. I was making a FaceTube video about them people that said I couldn't reply to their comments because I was blind, and I'm trying to make a one of these fingernails, but all I'm saying is button. I sworn it's about to make me as mad as a three-legged dog trying to bury a turd on an icy pond.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Justin Holland, the blind guy here, back with another video for you guys. And if you're new here on the channel, or if you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel, become a visionary, and join the family. And before we get started with today's video, I want to talk to you guys, or just say thank you to everybody who congratulated Brooke and I on getting engaged. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. But I really appreciate all the support, and to everybody who gave us kind words and supported us and said congratulations. I don't know why she said yes, but she did. So I'm a lucky man, and I really appreciate everybody who commented and sent me messages and things. It means a lot. It really does. And we're both super excited to take this next step in our life. We're very, very excited. So now getting on to the topic of today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys in my personal opinion, what I think is the hardest thing about being blind. One of the hardest things about being blind. Now, for me personally, I could see perfectly fine for 20 years of my life, and then roughly 2.5 years ago, I started going blind, and I had to transition from someone living with sight to living without sight in a matter of 5 to 6 months, as you guys know. And that definitely threw a lot of difficult challenges my way, and it put a lot of obstacles in my way. And one of the hardest challenges that I've been facing, and I still face every single day, is the accessibility of life. The blind accessibility battle. And what do I mean by this? Well, I'm a blind guy living in a sighted world, and what do I mean by that? Well, just about everything is designed for people who can see. Just about everything. And for someone who is an entrepreneur, someone who is a YouTuber, and someone who grew up, especially in high school and college, if I wanted to learn how to do something, I would learn it. I would teach myself. If I want to learn how to use Photoshop, if I wanted to learn how to build a website, I would do all of these things. I could just sit on my computer, I could look it up, I would research, I would teach myself how to do these things, and that was it. That's, it may take a lot of time, it may be difficult, it may be easy, whatever it may be, but I would still do it. Now, as a blind entrepreneur, I'm faced with, and I say entrepreneur because a lot of these things are technological battles and accessibility battles, even though there's a lot of accessibility features. As you guys know, I edit my own videos, but I just say that because as an entrepreneur, I face a lot of battles, and just being a blind person in general, I face a lot of accessibility battles. And the thing is, there's really not much I can do to get around it. And, just for going back to the examples, Photoshop, website, trying to make YouTube thumbnails, trying to, I'm an online fitness coach. I train people and coach people online, and the software that I build the programs with, that I give my clients, the software that I use is not accessible. So I have to have someone actually help me, which, lucky enough, my fiance, Brooke, at night, it doesn't take us, too long, but she helps me do it because it's just not accessible. There's nothing I could do other than try to contact the company, the software designers, and the coders who designed that website and that software, and say, hey, it's not accessible to a blind person. And I'm probably one blind person that would send them an email, and nothing would ever happen. And it's getting a whole lot better. I gotta say that it's getting a whole lot better, but there's still these. It's just, for me, it's this constant battle, because it goes back to the saying, or it goes back to the thing, if I was not blind, I would not have this problem. And that's what makes it super difficult for me as someone who used to not have to depend on anybody. I would teach myself, I would learn how to do it. And now, sometimes there's no way around it. If I have to go somewhere, yes, I could call an Uber and spend a lot of money, but other than that, I could either walk, or I'm gonna have to depend on someone to take me there. And that's just another accessibility battle that I have. Speaking of Brooke interrupting the video. Hello? This is Carpal.
Whatever.
This Carpal, you kicked my dog.
Shut up.
This Carpal, you kicked my dog. I saw you walk down the street. You're my neighbor. You kicked my dog.
I did not.
You kicked my dog. I'm called cops on you.
I did not.
You kicked my dog.
I did not like Justin.
This is not Justin. This is Carpal. This Carpal, you kicked my dog.
Well, good. I'm glad I kicked him. Hey, are you listening now?
Cooper, you hear that? She said she glad she kicked you.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, this Carpal. Cooper. Say hey. Cooper's in the video. Oh, Diesel's getting jealous. Okay. Sorry about that. Brooke called. She just got off work and she's headed over here. But yeah. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. As me personally, one of the hardest things is the battle with accessibility. Living, a blind person living in a sighted world. And even though if a lot of things, technology is amazing. It's getting better and better each and every day, especially with accessibility for visually impaired and blind people. And a lot of things, and this applies to everybody in life. Sometimes we gotta find different ways to do things. For me personally, editing YouTube videos, and just as an example, it might take me 30 minutes, whereas it takes you 1 minute, or someone that can see 1 minute to do. It takes me 30 times longer to do something, but with patience, persistence, and perseverance, we can get through it, and it'll still be okay. It may be frustrating at times, it may be hard, and it may take a long time, but we can still get through it. We can find ways around it, and even if it's not necessarily accessible, or it may not be easy, we can still do it. And like I'm saying, that applies to that applies to all of you out there, whether you're blind or not. And but for me personally, that has honestly been one of the hardest things about going blind, about being blind, is the battle with accessibility. And there are still things out there that are just, I personally have not found a way around. And it's just super difficult and super hard. Whereas when I could see, I could just learn how to do it, bang bang, no problem, and nothing was holding me back. Nothing was holding me back. And as much as I try to not let my blindness hold me back, I still run into issues with accessibility, especially being an entrepreneur, and especially being someone who does a lot with technology on the computer. And so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this if you think this could help someone. Share this if you enjoyed it, and share it with someone that's visually impaired or blind, or anybody you would like. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, and at the end of this video, YouTube will generate a video just for you. So make sure to click that and watch that. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And keep getting stronger.